matchup. Both front courts are outstanding. This should be quite a battle here, Smitty.
It should be the big men in the spotlight in this one. Rebounding and everything in the paint. This should be a great showdown. Strength versus strength.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. And here are the Grizzlies now. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. And here's Morant outside. Pass to Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Jackson the screen. 5 to shoot. And here's Morant outside. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Bane against Edwards. Down low. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering. Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
Conley passes to Towns. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Morant against Conley. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Mike Conley.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And the first one at the line is good.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Brooks. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Here he goes. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Now here's Jackson. And here's Brooks. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
Got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. McDaniels, that's good. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Morant against Conley. And Gobert with a block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Morant. Outside Bane. From deep. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here. Possibly over before it began.
Personal foul. Second team.
A minute 37 left now in the first quarter. Here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
At the line for 2.
He does not get the second one. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Oh, man, you want to talk about taking flight? That's exactly what he did, making it look effortless.
Here's Edwards. And he flying high, throwing it down.
Not too many people play the game up there, but he does.
Woo! Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Here's Edwards. Great D that time from Bane.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
From deep, Morant. He's got it. Just 2 of 7 from the field, though.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And Edwards slams it in.
What about the passing of Conley? Always ready to zip it over to the open man.
Morant drawing the double team. Pass to Bane. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Morant missing.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And here's Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pure from 3-point range. McDaniels got 5.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. A big difference in shooting percentage. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Timberwolves.
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
So for Minnesota right now, Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. Over to the wing. Second chance shot. Towns, that's good.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
And stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far.
Nice defense by Dylan Brooks, using his power on that play.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Bane, the pass to Brooks. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota in the lead. From deep, Conley buries it from 3. Conley's got his 2nd bucket on the night. And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Back to Edwards. Great D that time from Bane. For Memphis, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. From deep, Morant. Bane controls the rebound and the putback.
Intelligent play by Bane. He gets the board and quickly sends it back.
And we see Mike Miller in the crowd. He won 6th Man of the Year in a Grizzlies uniform.
You know, they could use some of his shooting right now as they're struggling to get it going.
Well, Smitty, recently it seems like mid-range shooting is making something of a comeback. More guys taking shots from that area.
And B.A., I am so happy. There's nothing wrong with the mid-range game. Some stars have proven it's a viable method, even in the three-point focused modern game. And for the moment, defenses aren't always prepared to deal with it.
Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Here's Prince. Here's Gobert. And the layup is good. Gobert's got 6.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Morant against Conley. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Morant against Conley. Oh, stolen by Morant. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Takes the three. Rebound Minnesota.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys. I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Shooting for Minnesota.
They throw good, Edwards.
Line for 2.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. From deep. Conley against Bain. Back to Brooks. Pass to Morant. 6 on the shot clock with his first shot attempt. And Conley grabs the miss. Conley's got 4 rebounds now.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Gobert with the bucket.
This is where size matters. No one's stopping Gobert on that shot.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Here's Morant. That one doesn't drop. Good D by Gobert. Here's Prince. Inside. Back to Gobert. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team.
And he drops the first.
At the line for the Grizzlies, John Moore.
And Morant drops them both. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Picked by Prince. The 3 is up. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Morant, the pass to Adams. From deep, Payne. That one is off. And so it's Minnesota up 14 as we...
Your Grizzlies, 24. The Timberwolves, 38.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
John Conchar is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard. Then it's Jackson. And it's Williams in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Conley against Williams. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Kennard can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Back to Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight. The Grizzlies have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Here's Kennard. Here's Jackson. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
What you know you love about Jaren Jackson is the length, the instincts. He has a natural feel for the game.
And Edwards Slams it in.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Shoots. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Here's Kennard. Off the mark there with a three.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Kennard on the wing. Goes up again. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
Always working to find open territory. Kennard's lethal in catch and shoot.
And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Back to Williams. Here's Conchar. Lays it up and banks it in.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Gobert. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Some changes for Minnesota. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in for Conley. Jackson the screen. Williams with it. Here's Kennard. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Here's Noel. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the knack.
To the inside.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
He rifled that one in from distance. Towns has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Williams, no good, a bit long that time.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Back to Towns, fires for 3. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. From deep three-point range. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Timberwolves foul. Wendell Moore. First personal foul. First team foul.
The sharpshooter Kennard is valuable. A guy who stretches the floor and works very hard.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. 4-3. Memphis the rebound. Pass to Towns. Lets it go from deep. Towns can't get that one to fall. Williams from long range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Minnesota leading by 17 at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And for Minnesota, they're shooting about 56% in this one. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Moore in at the 3.
Love how Gobert stays active inside, picking up fouls in the process.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for McLaughlin. There's Jackson with the 3. They grab their own miss. Brooks outside. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
First team foul.
Here's Morant driving inside. And then Morant with the dunk.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Outside Bane. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Can't nail the jumper. It's been all Timberwolves. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Sees his man, threads the pass inside. Excellent teamwork.
And here's Morant outside. Hits the trifecta. Morant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I think consistency from 3 is in Morant's future. On that shot, he was well balanced and focused.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Brooks left side. From deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. From deep, Conley. That one no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. From deep 3-point range. And here's Morant outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They led the game at 1 point by 20. From deep. Shots good by Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 20.
Ah, the versatility of Towns. Unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Morant against Conley. McDaniels from long range. Conley finds Towns. Back to Conley. Towns with the ball. Pounded by Morant. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That's on Steven Adams.
Almost 7 feet tall. Towns has the length to get to the line. A tough guy to guard.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for Noel. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Outside for Brooks. And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. To the inside, Conley passes to Gobert. Over Adams. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
A former #1 pick. Towns is unstoppable when he's on. A polished offensive talent with great size.
Outside for Brooks. The 3-ball. And the 3-pointer goes.
In order to create effective spacing, you need enough guys on the floor that can hit from downtown.
The open shot by Edwards. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. Memphis has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Timberwolves.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Rudy Gobert.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Adams finds Morant. It's blocked by Gobert. Stolen by Bain. On the wing, Brooks fires from deep, and it's Gobert with a rebound. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 14-6 run. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Conley, no good. Morant against Conley. It's blocked by Gobert. Now here's Towns. He's guarded closely. And Gobert with the stuff.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked.
I smack clowns with mad style.
go back to when you played, who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan, not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Now here's Paul. Suns moving the ball around. Booker with no one around gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Want to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker? You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
And Morant throws it down.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
Woo. That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. And here are the Suns now. The Grizzlies making the shot. And here's Booker from the arc. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
And a wide open look for Bane. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Again, the miss by Booker. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morant kicks to Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Bane's got his second bucket of the game to go. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
A 3 from Morant. Brooks feeling it out a bit. Fires from deep. Adams trying to free himself up. Brooks misses. Suns trail by 6. Stolen by Brooks. Morant with a wide open look. And the 3 ball is good. Morant's got 5 points so far. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Grizzlies?
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
They've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break add to your total in a hurry.
Here's KD and the jam by Kevin Durant.
That's a big-time finish. KD dunking all over the defense.
From deep. Outside for Jackson. Outside, Bane. From deep. Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession.
Suns ball.
Suns trail by 8. Paul passes to Booker. And Adams sends it back.
Well, he can be intimidating. Steven Adams, such a big frame down there, and great timing on that block.
And Brooks gets it to go.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Booker, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Booker dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Here's Okogie. Brooks covering. Durant, the pass to Paul. Shot clock at 5. The drive by Booker. That one good for 2. Booker's got 5.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
And Adams with the slam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there. What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Morant. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group from Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
The three-pointer, no good. Payne for 3. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Now here's Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. A second chance effort. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
Both free throws good from Morant. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Devin Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball.
Now, here's Bain. 13 points in the game. Brooks misses.
And you have to admire his confidence on that, but there's no way that's going to fall.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it.
Al Paul. Following the three-point attempt by Dylan Brooks. For 3, Booker, and they get it back. There's the drive, and the dunk by Booker.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
Payne for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Payne's got 16 points.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Okogie, great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Bain with it, now guarded by Booker. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 5-point game. Kicks it out to Booker. Ayton a screen on Brooks. Booker the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. It's Durant on the wing. Shoots over Adams. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Memphis leading by 5. Bain finds Jackson. The 3 from Morant. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. KD's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brent, how has size now affected the way the game is played?
Well, if I could just take a detour, Kevin, I would tell you it's skill that has affected the way the game has played. I mean, this has always been a tall man's game, and usually it's been dominated by the biggest guys. But that's not the case anymore. So you look at 6'4" to 6'7" guys who are skilled to shoot, pass, and dribble. That's what every team is looking for, and that's the way the modern NBA team, especially a championship caliber team, is made.
Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Durant. Outside, Bain. There's the triple. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. Paul left side. Durant kicks to Paul. Booker outside. Is the drive, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, where to get that ball up.
Now here's Brooks. Morant outside. To the hoop, and Morant throws it down.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Booker the pass to Okogie. They get it again. Paul against Morant. Booker in the corner. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Now here's Morant. Over Paul. And no good on the last second attempt this time. All right, thank you, David. And folks.
Grizzlies, 33. The Suns, 33.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
On the court for the Suns, Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Kennard. Buries the long-range jumper. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And you love that. That's one of the strengths of Luke Kennard's game.
And Booker kicks to Durant. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Clark the pass to Kennard. This one for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Durant finds Ayton. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Good idea to make Ayton earn it at the line because he's a menace in the paint. Don't let him get that shot off.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
Now here's Williams. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. No good with the triple. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools, next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Kennard, the pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Kennard with the ball. He's picked up by KD. No good from Clark. The Suns leading. KD dishes to Ayton. Back to Durant. He drains it from the right block. That's 10 points for Kevin Durant.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Kennard's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the rejection by Clark. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Pass to Ayton. Paul kicks to Booker. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Booker's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix.
So tough to guard. Devin Booker combining that range with the handle.
Conchar, the pass to Clark, launches it, and it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
KD dishes to Ayton. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Conchar. Jackson kicks to Kennard. Can they get it? The offensive rebound. Williams passes to Conchar. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Paul. Paul's got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Conchar. Memphis moving that ball around. Kennard with the ball. Now guarded by Ayton. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. Williams passes to Conchar. Outside Williams. Pocket 6. The 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns leading by 5. Passes it to Okogie. Lets it go with the 3. Here's Ayton. Durant kicks to Paul. Booker the pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. Another shot. It's good. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
And there's the pass to Clark. Jackson down low. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Goes back up. The kick out to Williams. Here's Conchar. And he overshot that one, missing.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy. And now a 10-point Suns lead.
And from the corner, Booker is not a player you can forget about.
Will it go? Williams' shot is off.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Left side Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on 8.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
And stolen by Williams. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He's up to 26 points. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Williams is out there with Kennard. Then there's Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Durant kicks to Paul. Booker in the corner. 6 to shoot. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Williams passes to Kennard. With the shot. And it's off the back rim. No good.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Screen by Durant. Akogi, the pass to Durant. And Booker kicks to KD. That 3 off the mark. And it's Williams with the ball for the Grizzlies. Intercepted. Booker dishes to Paul. And it's off from 3-point range. Grizzlies shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings.
And Kennard saw the opening, got up there, and really threw it down.
Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Ayton, the pass to KD. Drills it from outside. And the Suns... by 13.
Oh, man. We should grab some popcorn and a blanket and a pillow and settle in. This is going to be a long night watching KD score.
Kennard finds Jackson. Here's Conchar. And Kennard wide open. He shoots and airballs the triple. That one was way off. Paul for 3, and there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Dylan Brooks comes in for John Conchar. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Williams. Morant drives in. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on 8.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Outside, KD. Here's Booker driving inside.
Booker taking a little bit of it out on the rim that time.
The Grizzlies trail by 12. From deep. Bain, no good.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
And Adams sends it back. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Here's Paul to the left side wing. Clock at 6. And Booker kicks to Paul. Back to Booker. Morant with the steal.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant outside. That shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. And a deep 3 from Booker. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Booker's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. Now here's Morant for three. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
One thing you can add on to this, and you don't talk about it much as a point of emphasis, but getting to the free throw line and generating easy points, that can really help you out. They got a lot of freebies.
And Ayton stays with it.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Suns.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the boards.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Devin Booker.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Ayton. It's not going to go for him. And the Grizzlies with possession, trailing by 13. Bane, no good. Okogie for three, sinks the three-pointer.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the wall.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
I smack clowns with mad style.
done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3.
Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Outside for Booker. Here's Durant, and it's slammed in by Durant.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Towns, left side Edwards. Driving to the basket, and Edwards slams it in.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out.
And Booker with the jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Now Edwards fires the 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Well, in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Right side Paul. Here's Durant. It's blocked by Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Gobert. Now here's Conley. He's guarded by Paul. 2 on the clock. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Gobert.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
For 3, Durant. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now off the inbound.
So you can see DeAndre Ayton becoming more and more aware on the defensive end. He's able to challenge shots. Really good defense.
Back to Durant. Pass to Okogie. The kick to Durant. Clock at 6. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Now here's Booker. Durant, pass to Booker. He nails it, and we're tied. Booker's got 5.
You've got to be shot ready in this instance. On the catch, prepared to shoot. Devin Booker, yes, sir.
For 3, Conley. Durant against Towns. From deep 3-point range. Another miss by Minnesota. The Suns have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Paul off the drive. Here's Okogie. Another three for Phoenix.
Shooting with range is almost something you must possess in the modern NBA. Josh Okogie with the deep delivery.
To the paint. Here's Towns. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Paul passes to Booker. Durant with it. Booker finds Durant. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Three-pointer. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved pretty fast.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Conley in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
That is what you call explosive elevation and a little bit of creativity to boot, Josh Okogie.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Okogie. He's got 5, and it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Paul against Conley. 5 on the clock. Booker, the pass to Paul.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Inside. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Edwards. Conley's got 5 points.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Minnesota in the lead. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
And that one falls for Towns. And we know dead ball situations are where some fans change the channel. Doris, has the league done enough to discourage intentional fouls?
Every form of media, to me, BA, is trying to capture the imagination of their fans. So anything that enhances your product is something that in the long term is going to do well for you.
And Booker with the jam.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Ooh, Durant with a steal. Up top, Ayton. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
Woo-hoo, that was an explosive move by Devin Booker. Decks it and finishes.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Rivers. Here's Prince. Jacks up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Prince has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Durant, the pass to Ayton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
Outside for Booker. Drills it from deep. Booker's got 12 points in the game.
It has not mattered one bit what the defense has sent at Devin Booker tonight. He is cooking.
Here's Towns. Off the left rim and out. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Fires from 14. And another basket for Phoenix.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
The Timberwolves trail. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
This guy is just such a load to handle. Karl-Anthony Towns spends a lot of time shooting free throws.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. Durant with it. Towns covering. Outside for Booker. Okogie on the wing. Outside Paul. 6 to shoot. Nice move. And the layup is good. Paul's gotten his first bucket of the night.
You have to stay under control and don't let the dwindling shot clock pressure you. For Chris Paul, that's never a problem.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Prince. Back to Rivers. Pass to Noel. Towns for 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Towns has got 7 now in this quarter.
This is what your offense is designed to do. Get Karl-Anthony Towns something in rhythm.
For 3, Booker. Ooh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And
the previous play is under review.
Time just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing, thanks very much, Allie. And folks.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves 30-33.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Towns. 11 points in the game. From deep, the long distance 3 is buried. Towns has got 14.
My goodness, we've seen stretch 5s in this league, but for Karl-Anthony Towns to make that long a shot, look out.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Back to Towns. Pass to Prince. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
First one falls for him. McDaniels is checked in for the Timberwolves. Conley comes in for Rivers, and so Towns nails them both.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Conley against Paul. Outside Durant. There's the drive. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. He has 7.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
And Kevin Durant, post-Achilles surgery, no apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Right side McDaniels, stolen by Ayton. Here's Okogie, he's guarded by Conley. Paul passes to Ayton. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ayton's got 6 points.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Towns can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 here in the 3rd from range. The kick to Durant puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Durant. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Timberwolves foul. Jalen Rivera. First personal foul. First team foul.
Ayton inside, defended by Gobert. Durant's shot is off.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Gobert passes to McDaniels. Towns against Paul, and that's an intentional foul. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup for
1 minute 53 left in the 3rd quarter here. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And Ayton with the stuff.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Conley finds Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Size, explosion, he's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Paul into the lane. Pass to Booker. Here's the 3. Outside Paul. Down low. Ayton. He's off on that one. McDaniels with some nice D. Edwards against Booker. Now here's Towns. Defense right on him. Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. One minute left in the 3rd. McDaniels from long range. The Suns clear it. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. The 17-footer. No luck on that one. The Timberwolves have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. It's Edwards on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off the mark. Now the Suns take it the other way. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility is so crucial.
Both free throws good from Booker.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Gobert. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Well, the length and the size of Rudy Gobert so problematic for defenses. Nothing they can do there but foul him.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Here's Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. With 1 on the clock, and Edwards slams it in.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Taurean Prince, and it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The kick to Durant. It's Booker on the wing. Durant, the pass to Booker. Here's Okogie. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Durant inside. Prince is there. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Durant. Drives to the hoop. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. And the Suns lead by 8. Right wing. The 3 is up. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. And it's good on the lay-in.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive, and finishing strong.
Pass to Okogie. Outside Booker. On the wing, Durant. Back to Booker. Durant with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Booker, the pass to Durant. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. The Timberwolves shooting a solid 47%. To the paint. Stolen by Ayton. In transition. Here come the Suns. Yes, it's good. Booker's got 10 points in just the second half. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Booker against McDaniels.
Timberwolves foul. Jaden McDaniels. 2nd personal foul. 4th team foul.
Gobert against Ayton. Paul for 3. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
He has proven that you have got to get out and contest on the three-point shot. Chris Paul is always efficient from 3. Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
For 3, Durant. The offensive rebound. Booker, the pass to Durant. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, early in his career now, Kevin Durant could be knocked off his rhythm, but now he's put on that good weight over the years, making himself able to absorb that physicality.
Now here's Ayton.
That puts them over the foul limit with plenty of time left. They have to be careful now. And the move that really shook up the NBA world, I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints. But probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Phoenix. They're on a 16-4 run. Left side, Paul. Here's Okogie. And the Suns miss again. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. From deep three-point range, Prince can't hit.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Ayton passes to Paul. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves shooting about 41%.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Suns.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And what a huge performance it was for Devin Booker.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Here's Paul. It's blocked by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Durant for 3. Outside for Booker. Tries yet again. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
McDaniels can't hit. And the Suns with possession. They're on a 16-4 run. Okogie's shot is off. Now the Timberwolves with it. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
It's both from the stripe. Paul finds Durant. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Off the inbound pass. Can't hit that one. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Greg, two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all four quarters.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Now here's Edwards. It's stolen by Adams. And here we go, the Grizzlies on a fast break.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Gobert with a screen for Conley. To the paint. Poked away. Gobert double team. He gets it in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Towns dishes to Gobert.
They love what Jackson gives them defensively. Great instinct, size, and mobility.
Fires the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. For 3, Edwards. Rebounded by Jackson. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Bane finds Morant. And he makes good on the layup.
He gets a lot of defensive attention, but Morant, he can expect this type of rough scene anytime he takes it inside.
For 3, Edwards. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made 1 of them. Morant with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Fires for 3. That's good from Edwards on the assist by Gobert. Edwards got 5 now.
And that was a confident shot. Love when Edwards just rises up and fires off the dribble.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now here's Morant for 3. That one's not going to go. Timberwolves go the other way with it. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Towns. Steven Adams making his last shot. Morant with the steal. Outside, Bane. And a miss there on the triple. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Towns sets the pick for Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. No good on the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jackson has the open look. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Morant outside. Into the lane. And Morant throws it down.
Any trip that ends with Morant going to the hoop, it's great for his team.
Pulls up on the wing. Here's McDaniels. Plays it up and banks it in. McDaniels got 5.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Conley against Morant.
Oh, wow! That is powerful. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
From deep, Brooks. Outside, Bain. Jackson against Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Jackson misses.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's McDaniels. Off target with his 3. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 2 and will get it. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5.
Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams will be a top pick.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large unit.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensation. Bain finds Morant. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Here's McDaniels. Inside, it's tipped. Back to Rivers. To the middle. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Bain against Edwards. Rebounded by Jackson.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Gobert, an easy 2 points on the layup. Gobert's got the lead up to 6 now for the Timberwolves.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low. And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Prince up top, guarded by Jackson. Gobert, no good.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Brooks kicks to Bain. Back to Brooks. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That is his first foul of the game. Mike Conley's checked in for Austin Rivers. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Payne for three. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his fourth rebound in this one. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Here's Payne. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Gobert with a screen for Conley. And the 3 off target. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 2. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautiful.
Out to Morant. This is to Brooks. Back to Morant. Here's Payne. He feeds it to Adams. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Now here's Morant for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Edwards with it. Now defended by Payne. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Minnesota making a switch. Towns is checked in. 40 seconds left in the first half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Edwards passes to Towns. Edwards inside, guarded by Payne. The layup off target. Here's Morant.
And we talk a lot about Morant's athleticism and skill, but what stands out for me is his effort and intensity that he plays with.
The Grizzlies shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 11 points in the quarter.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Grizzlies. He comes away. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Then it's Torian Prince. Then there's Austin Rivers. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Memphis leading. Kennard with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Pass to Kennard. Takes a 3. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Pass to Kennard. Lets it fly. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Outside Williams. Conchar, the pass to Williams. Clark inside. Towns on him. Williams can't get it to go. Minnesota shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. In deep. Banked in off the glass. Gobert's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Williams kicks to Clark. Pass to Conchar. Now here's Kennard. The kick out to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Clark with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Clark's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Towns, the pass to Noel. Outside Prince. Fires the 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And this is what the coaching staff loves.
Ooh, what a slam! What a slam!
Gracious. Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Conchar.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. From deep, Prince, stolen by Jackson. Here's Conchar, defended by Towns. Conchar, good. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Prince finds Towns. Prince outside. Shot from the wing. And it's Towns missing. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 1. Memphis moving it around. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Going to high school in the LA area, Zaire Williams played on a loaded team.
Yeah, of course, Zaire was a first-round pick in 2021, but he was the high school teammate of B.J. Boston, who was also selected in that draft. You throw in the sons of LeBron and D-Wade, and look, let's just say those gyms were sold out.
Towns for 3. Prince kicks to Towns. Grizzlies with the rebound. 1:11 left here in the third quarter. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Nice job completing the break. Triple J gets the points.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Rivers passes to Towns. Prince outside to end the run. Gobert trying to get open, and that's Prince at time on the assist by Towns.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Jackson passes to Kennard. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. To the inside. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Morris checked in for Prince. Rivers passes to Noel. It's good. Noel's got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Jackson kicks to Clark. Offline with his 3. Noel passes to Moore. Here's Noel. Tie game in Minnesota. And when we return, look at the fourth quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Minnesota shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Memphis trailing here. Morant outside. Outside Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. Back to Jackson. Brooks with it. Picked up by Edwards. Brooks with the bucket.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Towns against Jackson. Morant with the steal. Brooks outside. Morant outside. Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Towns for 3. Down low, deflects the pass. It's stolen by Adams. Morant with it, finally picks him up, and Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Here's Edwards, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good. And Edwards drops them both.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And Morant gets it to go on the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 3 assists in the game. Edwards against Bain, and finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Morant pitches to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Back to McDaniel. Brooks against Towns. Towns is doubled. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It goes on Dillon Brooks.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Morant passes to Adams. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Get this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. He's off on that one. Morant with some nice D. Driving the lane. And Morant throws it down.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Inside. And Adams sends it back. And it's Brooks in the corner. The pass to Bain. Memphis moving it around. Back to Jackson to take the lead. Up again, and it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Remains calm and collected. Adams refuses to let the moment be too big.
And that one, good. McDaniel's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Morant passes to Bain. Here's Adams. Tries again. It counts.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
And Edwards drops them both.
And that was huge right there. Just as cool as he could be. And he's been clutch at the line there in a very tense moment.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Grant off on the layup. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Seventeen seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Edwards. Feeds it to Gobert. Yes!
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're behind by 2. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Massive points from Morant, the leader of this team, willing to take the big shot.
And so it's Minnesota with it. Edwards. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. They're trailing by 1. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
They've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch, turn, and shoot. They've got one shot at it here, obviously. It's a make-or-break situation.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish.
I smack clowns with mad style.
set to clash here tonight, Smitty.
Yes, both sides understand that the best rebounding teams are the ones that do it by committee, BA. And if you can control the boards, you can control the game.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Adams finds Jackson. Outside Moran. Tips it. It's good on the putback.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Here's Okogie. Outside Durant. Outside for Booker. Back to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
From deep, Bain. Brooks. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
It's funny watching Brooks. He kind of lulls you to sleep, and then he explodes with an aggressive move.
Outside Durant. Takes it inside.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
And both free throws good for Durant.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
To the right side. Back to Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smith.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Paul with it, guarded by Morant. Booker against Bain. Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Here's Jackson. Back to Brooks. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Shot is up. And it's Phoenix with another.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Brooks against Ayton. Pass to Okogie. Outside Paul. Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Going inside. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim. You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Durant, pass to Paul. Here's Okogie. Outside Paul. Outside Booker. Let's go with a three. Grizzlies with the rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
The three from Bain. To the inside. Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Morant. The three. And it's Jaren Jackson Jr. with the three.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Ayton finds Paul. Here's Durant. The shot that time not on target. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Bane. For three. Offensive board. Here's Adams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Possibly the strongest guy in the league. Steven Adams forces defenses to be assertive with him.
That one misses. The Suns have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Sinks it from distance. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
Accurate from deep. Durant's a gifted shooter, one of the best we've ever seen.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. He put together 10 points in the quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court for Memphis, Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in its center. Booker, the pass to Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Paul's got his third bucket of the night.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. Here's Morant. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
BA, before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Kevin Durant with a rebound. The Suns have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Ayton. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
The playmaking skills of Kevin Durant on display, capable of whipping passes to open teammates.
Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For 3, Booker. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
Pass to Okogie. The kick to Durant. Jacks up at 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Bane. Jackson outside. Now Adams. Here's Morant. Right side Bane. There's the 3. Sinks the tray. And it's now only a 5-point Phoenix lead. And defense is now all about switching. Smitty, when you played, would you rather be switched onto a big inside or onto a smaller, quicker player on the perimeter?
Easy answer for me, BA. I would definitely love to be switched on a little guy and use my size and strength. Obviously, they'll have the advantage with the quickness, but I do not want to get bruised up by those big guys.
2 minutes remaining.
And they're on the run. He goes up. And Booker with the jam.
We've seen Booker put up crazy numbers. He's got a nose for scoring points.
The three from Bane. Offensive rebound. Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. Into the lane. Morant with the slam!
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Morant against Paul. The three from Bane. The Suns clear it. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Okogie on the wing. Stolen by Jackson. Bane with it. Now guarded by Booker. Right side Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Durant inside. Brooks defending. That's good from Durant on the assist by Paul.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Paul with a steal. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. And Durant with the big finish.
When Kevin Durant is shooting this efficiently, it's lights out. Defense better make a change.
Bane, the pass to Jackson. And yep, it's good.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
And that one falls for Jackson. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first half. Booker, the pass to Paul, and the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the first half. Pass to Okogie. Here's Durant, and Durant with the big finish.
The defense has to be careful. Kevin Durant has hops, taking the ball straight to the rim.
And so it's the
29.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Love seeing Ayton take these mid-range jumpers. He realizes guys at his position have to hit these kind of shots. B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Ayton with a screen. Paul with it. He's picked up by Adams. Paul passes to Durant. Back to Paul. To the middle. And he can't get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Okogie on the wing. Clock at 6. Ayton, and he makes it on the layup. Ayton's got 8. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Booker goes in. No good. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Morant with it, now guarded by Ayton. Bane, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Brooks against Paul. Outside for Booker. floater. No luck on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks finds Bane from deep. Now here's Morant. Takes a three. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night. Oh, stolen by Morant. In transition, here they come.
Please protect the ball around Ja. He's looking for the steal and opportunity to run.
It's Durant with a drive. And Durant with the big finish.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Outside Bane. 3-pointer. The Suns clear it. Durant with it. He's picked up by Bane.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Okogie. Now here's Paul. The kick to Durant. Shot clock at 6. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
Certain guys have a nose for scoring the ball. KD draws contact and makes the adjustment.
Brooks from outside. Nails it from 3. Brooks has got 5.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Booker against Bane. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. Ball finds Durant. Here he goes. And it's slammed in by Durant.
I don't think we've ever seen a player of Durant's size who can handle the rock that well.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 5.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Adams. Pass to Booker. Back to Durant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That's on Steven Adams.
Because of his talent, any team KD is on, they will always have a chance to compete. When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Josh Okogie, 2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Okogie. Back to Paul. Outside Durant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And you see the improved strength of Kevin Durant, able to convert through contact now.
Here's Morant. Paul with some nice D. Lets the 3 fly. That's good from Durant on the assist from Booker. Durant's got 14 points now in the second half. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be right back after this word. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1. Here's Adams. The shot's good.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
For 3, Durant. And it's Bane with the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Jackson. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Suns.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
Yeah, all game long, they've been also playing well inside in the paint. Lots of points are coming their way thanks to them attacking the interior.
And the ball out of play, the Grizzlies will have it. Memphis trailing here. On the wing, Brooks. All alone. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
Durant. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the wing, Bane. The three ball. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got assist number 7 tonight. Durant finds Ayton. Back to Durant. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Phoenix no good that time either.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Payne, the pass to Morant. He takes it in. And then Morant with the jam.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Booker against Bane. The kick out to Paul. Pass to Okogie.
The length, the quickness, and the agility. Jaren Jackson has everything he needs to be a premier defender.
Hey, they really needed that one. Big time move inside.
So much riding on that possession, just a huge shot. What determination on that play.
Durant with a screen on Bane. Booker, the pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Tremendous effort from Ja Morant, letting his team know they can rely on him.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Brooks finds Bane. Outside for Brooks. Back to Bane. Outside Morant. Brooks outside. Pass to Bane. Just 5 to shoot. To take the lead. That shot, no good. Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. And here's Ayton. Now here's Booker. Ayton inside. Brooks defending. Ayton, no good. And here's Memphis. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. 1:15 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And Ayton pulls it down.
How does such an elite finisher not throw that down? I'm confused.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
The odds are in KD's favor here. He's a very consistent free throw shooter.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
It's all about the mid-range game. It has been a real difference in this one. Taking what the defense has given, and it's been paying off.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
And 1:01 left to play in the fourth. Brooks left side. Outside Bane. Pass to Morant. And there's the drive. Money!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Outside for Booker. Cash.
A high volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
On the wing, Brooks. Booker against Bane. Outside for Moran. Jackson pass to Moran. Knocked away.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
And Booker, here we go. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And even with the stakes this high, I wouldn't bet against Booker. He has this shot really dialed in.
There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
Payne, the pass to Moran. Brooks with it from outside the arc. The shot, no good. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win.
I smack clowns with mad style.
The focus tonight has to be on the front court matchup. It figures to be a battle of big men down low.
Well, you know, Kevin, no question about it. These are two very talented teams in the post. I mean, each used to owning the advantage in the paint, and I'm very interested to see the chess match inside tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point. Here's Booker driving in. Gobert pulls it in.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Let's go. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Edwards got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Timberwolves.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Here is Edwards. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Outside Conley. Back to Towns. Fires from deep. 5 on the clock. Conley finds Towns.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And so he hits both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Booker inside. Edwards defending. And here's KD for 3. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix Greg went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable score.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Now Gobert following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. Here's McDaniels, and Durant sends it back.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
And the basket by Okogie. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And stolen by Ayton. Booker in the post. Edwards there. It's stolen by Edwards. To the middle. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns slamming it down to show the defense exactly what he can do. That was a pretty dominant move by the Cat.
Now here's Durant. Pass to Okogie. Booker outside. Pass to Okogie. Here's Paul. Ayton. And Ayton stays with him.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss. One of Ayton's specialties.
The pass to McDaniels. And oh, here comes Durant all alone. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done. Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent. But they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Booker, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Out to the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Edwards, that's good.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Paul with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Booker dishes to Paul. Ayton trying to break free. The shot's good from Paul.
Well, you know, he's not a guy that's just going to settle for pulling up. When he has an opportunity, he's going to take it strong to the hoop.
Outside, Towns. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Towns has got his third basket of the night.
You know what? You have bigs who can threaten you with the triple where you have to at least respect it. But when you think about Karl Anthony Towns, in multiple seasons, he's hit over 40% from three.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Towns. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his fourth rebound in this one. And Katie, here we go.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Sun.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Taking what the defense gives them, guys. I mean, the mid-range shot is available, and they're knocking it down from there. I love it.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the three spot. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Booker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Anthony Edwards.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense. And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot right now.
When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunity.
Here is Edwards. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 5 rebounds tonight. Okogie, the pass to Ayton. To the paint. And Ayton throws it down.
You know, of all the things Okogie does well, his passing tends to get overshadowed at times. I mean, easy to see how creative he is on this feed.
Here's Edwards, and stolen by Ayton. And they're moving it up. Here's Booker. And that one goes long. Timberwolves trail by 5. For 3, Edwards. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. The drive by Booker. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got the lead up to 7 now for the Suns.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
Minnesota making a switch. Rivers checked in. Timberwolves trail by 7. From deep, Prince takes it inside and finished off by Rivers.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Passes it to Booker from past the arc. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Into the lane. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from McDaniels.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Booker the pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
Now here's Edwards. 6 points for him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
That's a 3-second violation. Phoenix ball.
And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Leading by 5. Booker with it. Working on McDaniels. Out to KD. The dish to Booker. Back to Durant. The Suns need to get a shot off. Booker, no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. For 3, Edwards. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Well, that's an extremely hard shot to defend if Edwards can master the pull-up. Watch out now. It would be a real weapon for him.
Ayton finds Paul. KD against Prince. KD passes to Okogie. Back to Durant. Over Prince. Tips it up, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And the all-around offensive game Ayton has is just fantastic, capable of scoring in many different ways.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Rivers. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McDaniels. He nails it, and we're tied up. McDaniels got 9.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Okogie. Durant feeling it out a bit. And finished off by KD.
How about Durant getting acrobatic and putting on a show for this crowd? That's impressive.
Pass to Prince. The trade. And Paul pulls it down. Durant inside. Guarded by Prince. And KD throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
Ball from deep three-point land. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. Thank you, David. And we'll be back.
37. The Timberwolves, 33.
And we've got second-half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for Minnesota. Fighting in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Prince out there with Gobert, and it's Rivers in at the 1.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for McDaniels. Now here's Paul going inside. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Booker kicks to KD. Back to Booker. Lots of room. No good off the back of the rim.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Towns, no luck. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
Now here's Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker the pass to KD. Out to the right wing. Here's Ayton. Minnesota with the rebound. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. Count it. Rivers has got 6 points. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And Booker kicks to Ayton. It's Durant on the wing. And Ayton throws it down.
KD does such a great job playing the angles. He'll pass it off to a better option if he can.
Kicks it out to Booker. Ayton, the pass to KD. Back to Ayton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, so much hype around Ayton. Has that rare combination of NBA-ready body, productivity, and upside.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Noel comes in for Edwards. And it's Mike Conley in for Austin Rivers. Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Paul heading to the hoop. Good on the bucket.
Those long arms of Durant helping on the break there. KD still got it all started there.
Prince with a screen on Paul. Conley, and that one is good. Conley's got his first bucket in this one.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Kicks it out to Paul. Outside, KD. And then Durant with the jam.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. There's a minute 47 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Paul kicks to KD. Stolen by Reid. The 3. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Noel.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Well, I tell you what, the big guy knows how to do that. Throw it down.
Outside Prince. Lets the 3 fly. The putback, and it's Towns on the follow. Towns has got 11 points.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive boards.
Durant drawing the double team. Booker dishes to Ayton. Stolen by Michael Conley. Paul against Prince. Pass to Reid. 43 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Towns. He's got 11. It's good. On that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
No good on that one. Good work defensively by Conley. Towns kicks to Conley. Driving in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Now just a 1-point Suns lead.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
And the Timberwolves call time. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Here's Conley for the lead. Here's Noel. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up. Tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's Ayton. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And the sheer muscle of Ayton. Sometimes he's impossible to stop on the way up.
And the Timberwolves call time. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. And it's Edwards in for Noel. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. We've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Conley.
The silky smooth dribble moves of Conley, so slick in how he creates for himself.
Ayton, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Suns?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And on top of that, they've really been dialed in from deep, just dropping triple after triple.
And that one's good. Towns.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
Ayton finds Paul. Back to Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Edwards. Here's the drive. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Suns leading by 3. Paul left side. Durant, the pass to Booker. Out left to the wing. To the inside. Here's Ayton. And the pass to Okogie. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Now Conley. Passes to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Paul kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Okogie. Suns moving the ball around. The shot's good. Booker's got 4 this quarter.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Edwards.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Ayton sets the pick for Paul. And there's the drive. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Ayton. That one, no good. Gobert with the defensive effort. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And Towns throws it down.
Big bucket for him there. Towns happy to put the team on his broad back when he's needed most.
All finds Booker. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Conley. Here's Edwards. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Dishes to Gobert. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
A free throw drops for Gobert.
As big a basket as that was, the free throw probably even bigger. Now you've got a 2-possession lead all of a sudden.
Booker with no one around. No good, unable to end this run.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
On the wing. And it's Durant missing. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And so Minnesota takes the win. A truly... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.